You're trying to fix that violent shake in your Ford Super Duty on the highway. Yes, it can be fixed for good. But putting on a new steering stabilizer is not the real fix. That shaking you feel is called death wobble. It means something is seriously loose in your front suspension, and a new stabilizer just covers it up for a little while. The problem is physical play in the parts that are supposed to hold your heavy front axle firmly in place. When you're driving at highway speeds, maybe 65 or 70 miles per hour, and you hit a bump or an expansion joint, the whole axle gets jolted. If every part is tight, the axle snaps right back to center and you just keep rolling straight. But if there's even a tiny bit of looseness in a joint, that jolt allows the axle to shift sideways, just a fraction of an inch. It doesn't recenter properly. Instead, that tiny shift starts a side-to-side wobble. Think of the heavy front axle like a massive pendulum. The bump gives it the first push. The looseness in the suspension parts allows it to swing. The huge, heavy 8-lug wheels and tires have a lot of momentum, which keeps that swing going. Each little movement sends a shock back up through the steering, and the play in the steering linkage allows that energy to feed back into the axle, creating a perfect, powerful vibration. This harmonic shaking gets worse and worse until you feel it shaking the whole truck through the steering wheel. It will not stop on its own. The only way to stop it is to slow down drastically, which allows the oscillation to finally settle down. The most common parts that wear out and create this play are the track bar, the drag link ends, and the radius arm bushings. The track bar is a heavy steel bar with one job: to connect the axle to the frame and prevent any side-to-side movement. Its ends have a ball joint or a large bushing. When these wear out, the axle is no longer locked in place under the truck. The drag link is what connects your steering wheel through the steering box to the front wheels. When its joints get loose, you get a dead spot in your steering that contributes to the wobble. And finally, the radius arms locate the axle from front to back. Their large rubber bushings at the frame can rot, crack, and fall apart, allowing the entire axle housing to shift and shudder under load. Often, it's not just one of these parts, but a combination of 2 or 3 that are all worn out together. On a truck that sees a lot of rough roads or job sites, you might have to go through this whole front end every 100,000 miles. Some people think the answer is just a bigger, stronger steering stabilizer. This is a big mistake. A stabilizer is just a small shock absorber for your steering. When you put a new one on, it's stiff enough to absorb and hide the vibration for a while. The truck feels fixed. But the looseness is still there. The stabilizer is now fighting a violent oscillation that it was never designed to handle. It will overheat and wear out very quickly. Meanwhile, the underlying loose parts are still clanking around, causing more wear to other components like your ball joints and wheel bearings. The death wobble will always come back, and usually, it's worse than before. The only real long-term fix is to find every single source of looseness and replace the worn parts with high-quality ones. To fix this right, you need to do a careful inspection. Get the front of the truck in the air, with heavy-duty jack stands placed securely under the frame rails. You want the front axle to hang freely with the tires just off the ground. Your main tool for this job is a long, heavy pry bar. Go right to the track bar where it mounts to the axle. Shove the end of the pry bar between the axle mount and the track bar itself. Now, put your weight into it. Try to force the bar sideways away from the mount. You are looking for any movement at all. You should see absolutely zero play. If the bolt moves in the bracket or if you hear a loud clunk as you apply pressure, that joint has failed and the track bar needs to be replaced. Next, you'll need a helper. Have them get in the truck and start the engine so the power steering is working. Tell them to rock the steering wheel back and forth from about 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, continuously. While they do that, you get underneath with a good light and watch every single steering connection. Start where the pitman arm comes off the steering box. Watch the joint where it connects to the drag link. Then watch the other end of the drag link and both tie rod ends. You are looking for any connection where one part moves and the part connected to it hesitates for a split second before it moves. You can often put your hand on the joint and feel the clunk inside. That hesitation is slop, and it means the joint is bad. While you're under there, inspect the big radius arm bushings, where they meet the frame. Look for cracked, torn, or crumbling rubber. Once you have your list of bad parts, it's time for replacement. Do not use cheap standard replacement parts. The amount of work involved is too high to risk doing it all over again in a year. You should buy heavy-duty, upgraded aftermarket components from a reputable brand like Carly or Kryptonite. These parts are engineered to be much stronger than the factory originals. They use larger, tougher ball joints that are often greasable and much more durable bushing materials. They are built for the heavy-duty life of a work truck and will last much, much longer, making them the right choice for a permanent repair. The last step is the most important one, the final torque. After you've installed all the new parts, you must lower the truck completely so its full weight is on the tires, on level ground. The suspension needs to be at its normal, settled ride height. Only now can you do the final tightening of the main bolts, especially for the track bar and radius arms. The track bar bolt torque specification from Ford can be over 400 foot-pounds. You cannot guess at this. You must use a large, high-capacity torque wrench to hit that number exactly. A very common mistake is to tighten everything up while the truck is still in the air. This twists and preloads the new rubber bushings. The moment you lower the truck, those bushings are under a constant, severe strain. They will rip themselves apart in just a few thousand miles, and the death wobble will be right back where it started. Ignoring this problem is dangerous. The violent shaking is also destroying your expensive tires, your ball joints, your wheel bearings, and even the steering box itself. Find all the looseness, replace the bad parts with good ones, and torque everything correctly on the ground. The safety of your truck absolutely depends on it.